Good morning, everybody. As we know, and as we have seen, Deep Space Nine is going to be getting a revamp. What I am going to do here is archive in video form what the original Deep Space Nine and Star Trek Online looked like before they revamp it. So they're not going to change, from what I understand, the outside looks. That's standard. But the prize is what's going to happen is the changes on the inside. They're adding things that we normally don't have, or that don't have on this one. So right now, let me pull this up, and we see we're here. And this is the map, the floor plan, the layout of the current Deep Space Nine. You've got vendors. You can see we've got different vendors. You got armorer, outfitters, brokers again, Magneto handlers, kit merchants, a trader. You got PAG. You got device merchants. You got security. You got Monaic. You got the medical. And this is how it looks. As we go along, there's rooms off to the side here that we can go into, and we'll look into it. So this is how Deep Space Nine is looking. There's several missions that we play here as it is now. How those are going to change, I don't know. This is an elevator that's going to take you up either to the second floor, upper level, or all the way up to the command operations. So we're going to start and walk. Of course, here's one of your brokers here. I think this is the armor and outfitters. And here are your brokers. And you keep going. Here is your merchants. Elevator go up. Now at this point, we've traveled from here, and we're now around here on the promenade. We're about to go here. This little offshoot room, you can choose your ships, shuttle information, buy a new shuttle, and that's really all there is in this room. Some storage crates and the likes. Let me go. You can just to have a record of it. This is the repair your ship, manage your ships, customize your ships, acquire another ship, a ship's equipment, information, and that's really what was in here. Not much. Okay. And we keep going. Here's another room. This is your Omega Force room. This is for the Omega Force. Here's another one. This is for weapons. You can buy other weapons. And we keep coming. And we keep coming. Another elevator to go up. And we'll come here. And it's a new map. Welcome to Quark's Bar. Here's one of Quark's
come here
bartender.
Often.
Here's another one. There's Morn, Lita, Dabo, a gold press platinum converter, kind of drab on the sidewalls. Nothing exciting. This is about the most colorful spot here is over the bar. You don't really see a replicator. I guess this would be the replicators back here, but kind of dull and boring. You can come through this door at Quark's Bar and go up to the second floor. Now, if you've watched Deep Space Nine, you know that Quark's Bar is supposed to have some hollow suites. Unfortunately, in the original version of Deep Space Nine for Star Trek Online, the hollow suites were never put in. This is she sells goods. There's one up above on floor 3. Why they never put it in, I don't know, because that would have been a good thing to have. But here we have Quark's Bar from the second floor, the door to go out to the promenade. And we go up to the floor 3. Gee, 3 floors? Well, I never thought of, from the show, I never thought of Quark's having 3 floors. I knew he had 2, and I figured that the hollow suites were up on floor 2. And that. But here's the roof. Here you can see the roof. But I never thought of Quark's as having 3 levels. So it's going to be interesting on that. We're coming back down the ramps to the second floor, running on down to the first floor. Coming back out. And across from Quark's Bar, which is right here, we find the Bajoran Temple. And we got the priests and all, and in the Bajoran Temple you've got the box for the orb. And here's more of how they originally did the temple. And we're about to be coming to almost the end of what's on the first floor. Another merchant here on the first floor. Another merchants. Here's your security officer right here on the first floor. Here's another tunnel room that shows you now that we're all the way here, almost all the way back around. And this is where, in the original conception of for the game of Deep Space Nine, you had your mail, your banks, and the mail again. This is where you had that type of access. And over here you had a medical doctor, and you had exchange. So they try to keep the Cardassian feel, in which they did on the first one. But I never remember this room. That's if it's on Deep Space Nine from the show. I don't ever remember seeing it. And here is your clothery. But it's not Garrick's clothery. And we were back at where we started. And you notice there wasn't no infirmary. There's no infirmary on the first floor on the promenade. There's no security. So it was kind of bare. We'll go up to the upper level. And to be honest, this is all what you see here. All the way around on the second level, all the way around above the bottom of the promenade. You're looking at the promenade from down here. So all the way around here on the second level, this is what it looks like. There's not much difference anywhere. So we're going to go to one last spot, and that's to operations. Now, in the show Deep Space Nine, at times either here or there's one other one, I believe. No, that was it. All right. So during the show, at times you might see O'Brien fooling with the equipment here. You see up here is Cisco's office or Goldicott's office. There's Cisco's baseball, a door, and another door in which are private entrances or closets. And this is what Cisco's office looked like. Not bad. When you come out over here, and we know that either here or here, you'd have Major Kara and Jadzia Dax working. And O'Brien might be down there or someplace if he's up here. Then Bashir would be coming up and bothering them, and didn't see Quark up here too much, or Garrick. Saw maybe Garrick sometimes, but I don't ever remember Quark. But this is the operation side of Deep Space Nine. The panels, Cardassius looking. Upper ports. The panels here, kind of Cardassius looking. And that's basically, this was the transporter, I believe. I believe this might have been a transporter pad. But that was basically all of the Star Trek Online's original layout of Deep Space Nine looked. And of course, to leave it, you'd go beam back up to your ship, and you'd wait for it to load, and you'll end up back out at Deep Space Nine. Then we can fly around it. They're not going to, the changes are not going to be to the inside, and the outside. But we can fly around. Let's see. According to the layout, operations was probably here, or might have been up here. You had your promenade, I believe. If I remember correctly, they had residential rooms, might have been here, with a promenade down in here. The upper promenade right down here. That's really all there was to Deep Space Nine.